Well, hello.
Hi.
Fancy meeting you here.
I'm like thirsty, so I'm gonna need a little sip.
Hi, everybody. We're back.
We're back.
And
Thank you for
we're
being
back.
patient. I feel like let's not hide that, huh? Hey, thanks for coming back. Cammie. Hi, Cammie. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate you coming back. Okay.
It was raining really hard. It just like out of the blue. It doesn't even look like it's like super dark outside. So thanks for being patient.
Yeah.
We are excited to be here today. We're trying a new wine, which is exciting. Viognier, which took me all.
Yay!
Booyah! So,
Yeah. So cheers. So let's look at the wine. So we're going to do through our 4 S's. And it's really, really a pretty, pretty wine.
it's got a cool grassy color or
Yeah.
wheat.
And you can kind of see, like, we don't really talk about legs very much because that's really just tells you how much alcohol is in it. But you can see it really sticking to the sides of the glass. And so that's sort of giving it texture. It's got a lot of texture to it. It smells good, huh?
It smells flowery.
Honeysuckles. Honeysuckle and thistle flower. I'm not really sure I know what thistle flower smells like. Maybe like this.
Like a flower.
Anyway, it's really,
I'm so excited to try it. So I have not tried this yet. I'm very excited to try it in my mouth.
Ready? We're going to take a little sip. That's
Ooh.
delicious.
You just made that sound.
That
Yep.
sound?
Yeah.
It's an off-dry wine, which means so it's not totally sweet and not totally dry. There's definitely some dryness to it. That's that. And that comes from the skins or the tannins, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I find it to be
that's
minerally. I don't know if that's a word to describe it. It's very pretty. Minerally, it's meaning it's kind of earthy.
Earthy. Yeah.
And there was a word somewhere posted or that somebody put grassy, and I actually do get grassy a little from that. So
Gracias.
it is not a sweet summer wine. It's a nice off-dry summer wine.
It's
This would be
nice.
great just on a hot summer day, chilling on the back patio while it rains.
We're not going back out there no matter what you say. So we said that today was ask us anything.
You want to do this first?
Oh, sure.
So I did something. I made Lori a present. What do you eat in the summertime when your children are home, or any time of year? It's grilled cheese and grapes. One of the tasting pairing notes was Gruyere. And did you hear my French? Viognier and Gruyere.
And Gruyere.
So this is grilled cheese sandwich on white bread with no, I can't say it.
Gruyere.
Gruyere cheese.
And let me tell you, hits the spot. It got a little chilly outside, but it's still very delicious.
When we took the first bite, the cheese was like that.
Literally like 4 feet across the kitchen. Delicious. That's a great, great pairing suggestion. So, and again, easy to do. A little grilled cheese sandwich. I'm going to put that down. Mari, our director of wine, also shared. Why do you look so much taller than I am? You're not. Mari told us today anything apricot with this is fabulous. And I ate my last apricot this morning. So I was pretty sad. I totally would have split it with you. Sorry. So apricots with this, and then she also said petite Basque cheese, which I've never had, but I will definitely be looking for. So those are some other pairing ideas. So what I started to say, I have cheese all over my teeth now, was we said ask us anything today. We did ask for them ahead of time because I'm not telling you how much I weigh. That's not happening. But I will tell you anything about wine, about the business. Things
I
like
said
that.
even things like Colorado and Castle Rock.
Yeah, we totally answer those questions all day.
So
we have a great list of questions here. We did get some submissions, so awesome. Thanks so much. I'm going to ask you the first question. This is from Christy in California, who actually is my cousin and just joined the VO1 Hope team.
Welcome
Super
to
excited.
Christy.
She lives in Tracy, and she's ready to kind of take VO1 Hope by storm up there. So if you could only drink one Hope wine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
you could only drink that wine, or that wine is the only wine you could have. Like Do you understand?
I
my
don't
difference?
understand the question.
You can only drink A1 Hope wine, and it has to be this.
Correct.
You can't drink any other wine.
That's
ever.
correct. Or maybe, I don't know. She didn't define. Let's not overthink it, okay?
Okay. I probably, honestly, right now, currently, I would drink the Chardonnay.
Ooh.
I love the Chardonnay. It's so good.
Maybe I'm wrong, and Mari will correct me, because I think she might be on here. I don't know. Once again, I can't actually see that. But this reminds me of a Chardonnay.
Does it?
In some ways, like a real dry Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
get
got
that
the
much.
same like weight to it, kind of like it's
Do you
it
feel like
feels
it's
a little
oaky?
thicker. Not really oaky, no.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's the next question. You want to ask me a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many states does your group cover?
How
I'm
many
assuming that means your
states?
team.
My
but-
team, our team. Gosh, I don't know if I can count the states, but we definitely have folks all across the country from California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, large group of people in Colorado. I know I'm leaving, Missouri. We've got some folks in Missouri. We've got folks everywhere. And Via One Hope is in, I believe, almost every state. Some states like Wyoming, we don't have anybody really up there. Maybe a couple of people. So, and it doesn't really...
Drop a note if you love your state and you heard your state so far, or
Yeah.
send a message and say, where would you like us to be that we're not,
Yeah.
or you don't know.
If it's not in your state and you haven't heard it, let us know. We'll hook you up. I'm going to ask you now. The question is, what's the most popular charity? And I think pretty readily you and I can both name two right off the top of our heads. Do you want to talk about one and I'll talk about one?
Sure.
Okay.
I think at my tastings, the Team Rubicon charity, the cause partner Team Rubicon, is really exciting to people. They love giving back to military veterans. They love the bottle. It's got the red, white, and blue. It looks like a little bit like the American flag. So at one tasting, the gentleman was buying to give out the whole year, and he is a veteran himself, and he loved the flag motif on there. So he said, I love this wine, but I really love the bottle and I love what it gives back to. So oftentimes people will do it based on one of those.
Yeah, it's cool because people do sometimes buy wine based on the cause. Even if they don't drink the wine, they'll give it as gifts. I'm going to talk about the other most popular one, which is Act Today, and I'll tell you about that. But what we didn't talk about on this Viognier, did I say it right?
Yep.
The cause partner for this. It says this bottle helps end homelessness through employment assistance. So I have had several people ask me, do you have a wine that supports the homeless? Viognier, baby. So yay, that was really cool. I actually didn't really know that, so that was cool for me to see. The other really popular cause partner we have is Act Today, and they're paired with our CAB. And what they do is they provide ABA therapies for kids with autism. Our cab is delicious and smooth and just a really, really beautiful glass of wine. And I think everybody I know just about, and almost always at my tastings,
Has a connection.
knows a kid, has a cousin, has a nephew, a neighbor, somebody who's affected by autism. So it's a super powerful wine. It's doing a lot of good stuff. So
Yay. Cool.
okay, do you have another question?
I do.
Let me hear.
Which wine do people just want to suck down?
Rosé, baby.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah, you guys have all heard about the rosé, baby. Yeah, rosé all day. Everybody wants the rosé. We can't get enough of the rosé, and for everybody,
It's
show.
succulent and delicious.
It's
and
really
tastes
nice.
a little like the Kool-Aid.
It's really nice. Kool-Aid does not taste like Kool-Aid. Okay, just
I
so
mean,
you're-
it goes down.
It goes down like Kool-Aid, but doesn't taste anything like Kool-Aid. Okay. Do you want to answer this one from this person?
I don't know the answer to that
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, I will. Then why don't you answer this one, and I'll answer the next one.
The next one says, who drinks or orders more wine? Stay-at-home moms or working moms? Well, depends how long they have in the day to drink. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's a good question. I think working moms probably have a lot of stress and they come home and they have a nice glass of wine and relieve the stress. the stay-at-home moms have got to have their partner back on board before they're getting crazy with their wine. So,
Or not.
but
I mean, whatever. Kids are old enough. You throw them in the backyard.
Your kids, you're not. Are you still a stay-at-home mom?
No.
Okay.
That's it. That's
when
really
you have
interesting.
little tiny kids, I think you would wait till your partner. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm
Here's the
crazy.
deal. Here's what I know. When I would get together with my friends when my kids were little, we drank coffee. Now the girls drink wine. Like I'm like, where was that when I had all them little kids? Yeah, I think it's a toss up. I think it's a toss up. I think everybody drinks a lot of wine.
If you think the answer is stay-at-home moms, all you stay-at-home moms out there, go ahead and drop a heart or a unicorn or whatever you want. If you think it's the working moms, put a book or a computer. No, I'm kidding. Drop some kind of emoji that says that you're a working mom.
A car
That'd be
because you're
fun, yeah.
commuting a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a great question here. There's two more questions I want to answer. Can you answer? Can you answer that one?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is from Lisa in Florida, and she wants to know what makes a wine a reserve, and that's such a good question. These are our core wines, and that's sort of what we serve, at all of our tastings. Reserve wines are typically made from, they're made in smaller batches. They are made from pretty specific AVAs. Do you remember what that stands for?
I don't, but I know what it is. It's an area in a vineyard.
Correct. And I can't remember. I can't remember what it stands for, but we'll come back and answer that. But it's a small section of a particular area. So that's what makes it a reserve. That smaller batch, that more specialized AVA. We were talking, Mari, again, gets a lot of press on here because she's who's teaching us all about all the wine, which is so cool. We did a Pinot Noir education, and it was so good. I'm not even finished with it yet. It's an hour long, and it's so good. But she talked about that. She talked about what makes a reserve wine a reserve, and so we have some really beautiful reserve wines, some great reserve Pinot Noirs that we love to share.
And that I want to kind of explain, and I've said this before, but kind of in the area of the vineyard where the AVA in particular is, how the wind blows over that, or how much sunlight it gets during the day, if it has a different kind of soil, if it's more volcanic or clay or anything like that, it's going to affect the way the grapes taste when you make it into wine. So we find really special spots for these reserve wines.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
So I did know something.
You did. Nice job. So last question that we have is from Peggy Henninger right here in Castle Rock. And she asks, what is your sweetest wine?
So our sweetest wine is the Muscat Canelli, correct?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yes, and what we learned about that is that it is very similar. It's a similar grape to Moscato. It's a little bit different grape. It's a different grape variety. Moscato is the Italian name for this.
Moscato is made in Italy. That's
Okay.
what I understood.
Okay, sorry, I have a little bit off. Sorry about my dinging phone. So it's our sweet wine. It's going to have floral notes. It's going to have a little bit of, now I'm drawing a blank on all my words like I always do on here, but Muscat Canelli is the most similar to Moscato, and we get a lot of requests for that. So that's in our summer collection that just came out. People are scrambling for it because they've been waiting for it for a little while, so that's exciting to be able to offer it again. Wine varietals are an agricultural product, so when we run out, we're a small winery, and if we run out, we got to wait for the grapes to grow and make new ones. So this year we're growing more of these summer wines. We grew more, so we'll have a little bit more
Yay.
for you. And did that answer sufficiently?
I think it did. I would just mention that another sweet wine that we have is the Symphony. We drank that last week at the movies. That movie got better the more we drank. We were going to do a review after, and then we were like, nah, we're not doing that. It was okay, huh?
Yeah.
Rough night.
I
It was okay. Like,
There was a couple moments of laughing out loud.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it was worth sort of the $13 or whatever, but we had fun, so that was good. And we got out of the heat, and it was nice and cool. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys that literally this just happened right before we came on air, which is so exciting. That might be somebody
That's you.
asking a question. Is it me?
Nope.
We got a flash sale. It's a flash sale, which means we had no idea it was coming. It ends on Friday, so it's 4 bottles of wine for
$37.98.
37, so it's 50% off of our MSRP, which is killer. Shipping is $9. It's 2 bottles of Riesling and 2 bottles of red blend. Our red blend is certainly one of our most popular wines. And that Riesling is good. I mean, so here's the thing at my tasting. If you've been to one of my tastings, you know this. If people go, I hate Riesling, I'm like, just
give it a try.
Give
You're
it
at a wine tasting.
Right? Try it
This
out.
is your chance.
They love it. Like, they're always shocked. They go, oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
So take advantage of that. It's right on our storefronts. If you don't, we'll drop our links on here too. That is an incredible sale. 50% off. Dude, that's awesome.
That's fun. Yay.
So that's kind of all my notes. I don't know. I wish that we had more questions.
What is the most popular wine from Christie in California?
I would say our Sparkling Brut.
Me too.
The Sparkling Brut, and probably with the red blend is the second most popular. Yeah.
I would say.
Those two are so delicious and wonderful. So yeah, that's what I've got today. You got anything else? Just as she put the cheese sandwich in her mouth. Really, I invite you to try this Viognier. It's absolutely delicious. I'm excited to pour another glass here in a minute. Guess what? It's not raining. So we'll probably go back out and sit on the patio a little bit and finish our sandwiches. I think that's it for today, friend. Nice job. Well done.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. You know how much we love you. And you guys, we are absolutely loving your interaction. We love that you guys show up for this. It's super fun. Tag your friends. Let them come and see it. We really, the main thing is spread the mission of One Hope and get the word and the wine out there because it's all so good. So, all right, man.
Well, my new thing I like to say right now is, thanks. Yeah, you can't get this when you go to your big
box
store, your LQ down the way. You're not getting the giving back.
Nope.
And this is helping people, and it's helping us, and it's a great mission.
And you're supporting a small business. Just saying. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here I go. You know what to
Wish me
do.
luck. Send us some hearts. Bing, 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 bing. Let's go. Let's see. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.